Good morning. Welcome to this wonderful podcast. A evil man would always regret his action in life. Any person that has done evil to entire people or to the society or to the region would always repeat such evil in life. Now, the people of Anambra has rejected the corpse of Senator Ifeanyi Ubah because this is a man who orchestrated the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. What an irony. The person you claim you helped Buhari to kidnap him from Nairobi, Kenya, back to Nigeria is still alive. But you that helped the government to orchestrate evil, you went as far as using your private jet to redeploy to kidnap him from Nairobi, Kenya today. He is nowhere to be found. Even after his death, the people in his community have rejected him because he refused because he worked against the ideology of the Igbos. He worked against the ideology of Nnamdi Kanu. Today, he is now reaping it. If he thought if he had helped Buhari to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu in 2022, Buhari, he thought it would be the end of the Biafrans. But today, even after that, the ideology is still working stronger. But today, where is Senator Ifeanyi Ubah? Senator Ifeanyi Ubah is late. And the people in his committee has said until Nnamdi Kanu is being released, that is when he will be buried. It's really a dance of shame for a man who is supposed to work for the to liberate our people from freedom. But is the late senator, is he wherever he is now? Is he happy? Wherever Senator Ifeanyi Ubah is now, is he happy with the current situation of Nigeria? Is he happy to become a slave to the Fulani hegemony? What offers did the federal government even give to him that made him went as far as giving the federal government his own private aircraft that the federal government used to bring Nnamdi Kanu all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, back to Nigeria? The man you claimed you thought you arrested is still very much alive, but you that arrested him is nowhere to be found. That is the irony of life. He who lives by the sword, he who kills by the sword, shall die by the sword. You've apprehended him, you've arrested him, you've even incarcerated him. Now, he has been in detention, waxing stronger. Just of recent, he said he will continue to campaign for his people. He will continue to fight for his people. He will continue to liberate his people. You that don't want to liberate your people, where are you today? It will serve as deterrence to all the selfish people who are bent on scuttling the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. This is what Nnamdi Kanu has seen from afar, that the country can no longer hold, that the system is fraudulent, the system is deceptive, the system is biased. We've seen the marginalization of the Igbos in the contraction called Nigerians. President Tinubu, in his cabinet, all the key positions in Nigerians have been given to the Yorubas. The Minister of Finance, Yoruba, the Minister of the Accountant General of the Federation, Yoruba, the FIRS boss, Yoruba, Chief of Army Staff, Yoruba, Chief the IG of Police, Yoruba, name it, key positions, Minister of Finance, Yoruba, the DSS boss, the is now a Yoruba man. What is the role of the Igbo man in this government? And you say the Igbos should remain in one Nigeria, and you say the Igbos should be marginalized. These were the same people, Ifeanyi Ubah, who worked against Peter Obi. This same set of people. How long can Igbo continue to betray their Igbo brothers in the system? And now your wife is now coming out to beg people to forgive your husband. Why didn't your husband forgive Nnamdi Kanu? Why can't he come out and say that he was sorry for his involvement in the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu by the former president Muhammadu Buhari? Did he apologize before he died? The answer was no. So why would the people take his apology? Then why would the people take his apology? We cannot continue to be in a contraption that is fraudulent, a contraption that is deceptive, a contraption that is only shared between two particular regions, and the other tribes had been sidelined out of the scheme. Now that you've worked for the Fulani to arrest Nnamdi Kanu, the wife should take the corpse of late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah to Daura so that his husband could be buried there. Because since he worked with Buhari to kidnap Senator Ifeanyi Ubah from Kenya, so it is simple. You don't need to be buried in the east, in the southeast. Even your kindred, your community has rejected your corpse because of what? Betrayal. It will serve as detriment to people who are bent to frustrate the struggle of this young man in incarceration. This young man, Nnamdi Kanu, is doing it for every Igbo man that let every religion go their separate ways. The center can no longer hold. Things are falling apart. But you thought you can pay evil with evil. But today now, Nnamdi Kanu is working stronger wherever he is. Nnamdi Kanu is doing fine wherever he is. Just of recent, last month, he said he will continue to campaign for his people, for freedom of his people. But you that went against the policy and the freedom of your people, now the question is, where are you now? Where are you? You are nowhere to be found. You've left your private jets, all the money you made while alive is nowhere to be found. Even the seats you held as senator is vacant. Soon INEC will conduct primary election. It shows that life is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. You cannot pay evil and expect good in return, despite of all the money you had in life to go to abroad for medical checkpoints. This is Chukwu Okeke Abiam, who does not sleep, who does not slumber. You think arresting Nnamdi Kanu was the end of the journey? Not knowing arresting Nnamdi Kanu was even giving him more power to speak for freedom, was even giving him more strength to liberate his people. Just like the way Odumegu Ojukwu fought forward to liberate his people. Have you ever asked yourself, after the civil war and an agreement was reached in Aburi in Ghana, the federal government, as the federal government till today, implemented what was in Aburi? Did Gowan implement what was in the Aburi Accord agreement? The answer is no. Then if the answer is no, then where is the place of the Igbo man in Nigeria? Then where is the place of the Biafra man in Nigeria, in one Nigeria? You don't have to be deceived as senator. You know it fully well that one Nigeria does not belong to the Igbos. It belongs to some certain set of people. Your wife should not be sorry, because your wife might even advise you to have even involved in such acts, knowing fully well that this person was fighting for the freedom of every Igbo man on the street. But rather, you rather choose to follow the Fulani oligarchy. Now the Fulani has used you and dump you. This message is to the wife of the senator. Senator Ifeanyi wife. The Fulani government have used your husband and dumped him. Now they are looking for a place to bury your husband. Take him to Daura so he could be buried there. If he had done well for the people, nobody will reject his corpse. Position is temporary. Wherever you find yourself today, I'm speaking to everyone watching this wonderful broadcast. Wherever you find yourself today, don't overuse your power. Even if as a minister or wherever you find yourself today, always tread with caution, knowing fully well one day you will leave that position. When Senator Ifeanyi Ubah was boasting, I will stop Biafra, I will stop Biafra, I will stop Biafra. Now Biafra is still waxing stronger. Now where is Senator Ifeanyi Ubah? It's late. The same men even went as far to connive with the former president Muhammadu Buhari to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. He played a major role in his kidnap. Until date, do you think the people who believes in the ideology of Nnamdi Kanu, do you think they will forgive you for such attributes and such attitude? Why do an Igbo man always betray their brother? We saw when Meitiala leader Padejo was being arrested, every Fulani were united. Speak in one voice for his release. Tinubu released him, yes, Tinubu. But today, we've seen some set of Igbo leaders going behind, telling the president, Mohamed Tinubu, not to release Nnamdi Kanu. And these are people who will come out today and say, we are working for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. How many of you, how many people can you continue to fool? I just cited an example of late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, who orchestrated the arrest and the kidnap. He even went to use his own private jet to bring him down. But today, where is the private jet and where is Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu is waxing stronger, even wherever he is, and is preaching the gospel of freedom. It shows that wherever you are in life, always tread with caution. You are not begging people that your husband should be buried. Why do you think the people of that community should accept that your husband should be buried? Of what reason? Why do you think so? Because your husband has not laid a good precedent for him to be buried. Rather, he has worked against the actualization of the Biafra nation and for the freedom of people. Do you know how many destinies are tied to this agitation? How many lives are tied to this freedom in which you feel you've scored to? What if on arrival, Nnamdi Kanu was being killed? Would your family come out and tell the people that they are sorry? They won't. But rather, The people are now wise. Thank you for watching this broadcast. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse.
For that wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Samonekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Nnamdi Kanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Samonekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Edigbo and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonekpa and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And when the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also to the government, the Nigerian government be worried about people. Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samonekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. And eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we don't know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. We know it. I know it too. And that normal man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. if a Fulani man has a spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that so Ojukwu have foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this biafra struggle, and now gradually it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now there are some Igbo men, sorry, some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing Oduduwa Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I am very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there's a plot, and then the big shots in the north are form alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can that factor what RFI did. Or see that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said, post that election, that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now so now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It just come by 2027. The same thing the universe have tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop, and that's the slogan that will continue the trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the Igbo man now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. Yeah. There are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.